Hey everyone, my name is Anya Khalid and today I will be talking about two New Zealand artists, Evermore and Janine. Who is Evermore? Evermore is a band who were originally from New Zealand, but they are now based in Melbourne. Evermore consists of two people, John and Peter. John plays the guitar and sings, and Peter, he plays the bass and the keyboard. The third guy in this picture, as you can see on the right, is one of their past members. Evermore has released 3 platinum-selling albums named Dreams, Real Life and Truth of the World. They were released between the years 2004 and 2009. They have been nominated for 7 ARIA awards, and they have won 2 Vodafone New Zealand Music Awards. They have also won an APRA Silver Scroll Songwriting Award. That's a lot of awards, I must say. It must be really talented. Who is Janine, aka Janine the Mixtape? Janine is a singer, songwriter, producer, and instrumentalist. She moves to the sound of her own heartbeat, which gives a unique and refreshing edge with an influx wave of new female vocals. Janine mixes her favourite types of music up to make her own type of music. She mixes up R&B, hip-hop and indie layers. She's really good at singing in a studio and live. She's currently touring in Brooklyn in New York, and hundreds of people are going to watch her. Why wouldn't they? She's incredible. Her singing is just amazing. Now, what songs do these two artists produce? Well, let's look at Evermore. I'm not going to go through the list of songs that's on the screen right now, but you can read yourself. Evermore has produced 4 incredible albums: Dreams, Real Life, Follow the Sun, and Truth of the World. These all have jazzy pop songs, which I quite enjoy. Now let's take a look at Janine. Janine hasn't released any albums yet, but I've heard that she's actually making an album as we speak. Janine, however, has made 2 EPs, Dark Mind and Janine the Mixtape, which is my favourite album. Is there a New Zealand sound? Well, maybe I'm wrong, but in my opinion, there's no such thing as a New Zealand sound, apart for the accent in a Kiwi. But you don't hear much of an accent in Kiwis because, like, compared to British people, like, they're really British, and then you've got the American people like howdy. But in both these bands, you can kind of tell they're from New Zealand, especially Evermore. Even though they're now based in Australia, you can actually hear that link. Also, I don't think there's any links between the songs and our country. Let's compare the two bands. On the screen right now, you can see a Venn diagram of the similarities and the differences the two artists have. The thing that is similar between the two is they're both very successful and going to become very famous. Now it's time for some background information, kind of like a biography. Well, let's start with Evermore. The New Zealand alternative rock trio Evermore consists of 3 people: John, the singer/guitarist, Peter, the keyboardist, and the drummer, Dan. Dan has now left the band, if I'm not mistaken. The 2 brothers, Peter and John, played music throughout their entire lives, and it's a part of them. A year later, they claimed top honours in the annual Kiwi High School band competition Rockquest, channeling their prize money into their own recording studio, named Red Sky Studio. Evermore pressed 300 copies of their 2002 single Slipping Away. That's when they had their first Aussie tour in 2003. 1 year after the Aussie tour in 2004, they released their first album, Dreams, with producer Barrett Jones. The singles It's Too Late and For One Day were both hits, top 20 in New Zealand. Whoa, nice guys! Now let's have a look at Janine and how Janine became Janine. Janine was born in West Auckland, New Zealand. She went to Auckland University. After that, she taught at Massey High School as a relief teacher. She's currently in Brooklyn, New York, touring. And she's only 24. By the time she's 30, she's going to be up the top, just like Katy Perry, Taylor Swift. If she keeps striving for that mark, she will get there, and I know it. June last year, she released her first EP, Dark Mind. And my favourite song from that album has to be Hold Me. Of course, that's in both of the albums, but Hold Me is a really good song. In conclusion, I would just like to say that in New Zealand, we don't see bands or talent a lot. But by doing this project, it gave me an eye-opener to search for things that don't interest me, to search for things that I don't know about, to get more information, to get more research, to get more knowledge. My favourite song from Evermore has to be Light Surrounding You. I love the beat and I love the way it goes. It defines me as a relaxing type of person. The lyrics reflect on my personality in ways I cannot describe. From the album Janine, the mixtape, my favourite song has to be We Could Be Better. And there's a reason why it's really popular. It's really good. Anyway, enough about me. Tell me in the comments below what your favourite artist is and why. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you learned something about Evermore and Janine. Thank you.